What's going on, guys? And welcome to the live stream. I'm host Sway from Host Sway's Exotics, and got my co-host here, Ball Python Love, to my right over here. And we got a special guest tonight for you guys. It's Jerry from Moreno Morphs, but he likes to go by Jerry. So, Ball Python Love, you can introduce yourself, and then you can let the guest go.
All right, so I'm the P and the P and E. I have the Pythons. Josue has the exotics. What's up, everybody? BPL here, hanging out once again with Jerry tonight from Moreno Morphs. Super stoked. Going to be a kick-ass time. So if you guys could smack that like button, share this shit out, and let's get some more people up in here. And I'm going to hand it over to Jerry.
All right, Eminem, Moreno Morphs over here.
There you go.
That's
What's
a good
up,
name. Okay,
guys?
that's good. I like that.
I figured I was like, yeah, Eminem, huh? Just
It
missing the
works.
chocolate. Now, what's up, guys? What's up, man? Pretty happy to be here. What's up? What's going on? What's new?
Man, stoked to have you up here because when I hit you up, I was like, man, it's a 50-50. I don't, you never know who's going to say yeah, no. And I was like, man, as soon as you're like, I'm happy, I was like, hell yeah, dude, this is going to be a badass interview tonight. Not really actually an interview either. It's more of a hangout, but, get people to see you and whatnot. But
Yeah, and I got you, man. And I'll be honest with you, like when you hit me up, I was like, oh hell yeah, fuck yeah. I was like, I'll have enough time. And then my girl hits me and was like, oh, I'm house/pet sitting, so I'm all like, oh, like I got the kid. And then you hit me, I was like, what about 10? And I'm all like, that's even better because he's asleep at that time. So I was like, yeah, it's gonna work out pretty good. So right now I'm like juggling snakes, rats, baby, yard work. I'm all over the place and work. So I'm exhausted, but I am super stoked to actually start doing, getting back into like the live videos and just chatting away about just snakes and random stuff.
yeah, man, it's fun. And I want everybody to know watching right now, though, Jerry's link is down in the description. So go down there and check his channel out. Make sure you guys do that. Show him, go there, subscribe. But when you subscribe, you can't hit just subscribe. You got to hit that bell too on the side. And there's 3 different options. There's none, personalized, or all. Click all so you stay up to date on everything he does.
And just so you guys know, I'm in Mineral Wells, and I kind of travel around Fort Worth, Arlington, and Burleson. And right now, I'm making too many rats that I'm gonna have to start freezing them or start selling them. So if you're in Texas, around that area, Fort Worth, Arlington, Burleson, let me know, and I can get you some rats. Way cheap. I'm not gonna charge you $3, $3.50 for a small. It's literally gonna be back like in the old days, $2.50. So I'm just trying to get rid of them before I have to freeze them and probably never use them.
You hear from the man.
What's up, Derek's Reptiles? Go through the chat real quick. Sonora, Intel, Proper, Derek's Reptiles. Thank you guys. We're gonna get more people up in here soon. The Iron Animal show is still going, but once they end here quickly or soon, definitely it'll get some more people up in here.
But make sure you guys, everybody, share the video out, so that way we can always make sure we get everybody we can on the live streams, because it really does help out. And make sure you guys go check out Moreno Morphs, Eminem, and like BPL said, turn on your notifications.
Yep.
You guys can always find me on Instagram, Facebook, and once in a while I'll upload on YouTube. But I don't have anything exciting to say, so I'm waiting for the clutches so I can put some nice, good old videos and feeding time. So back to the old routine. So I'm just kind of simmering away, waiting a little bit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Talk about the clutches. Can you let the people know what you're having? What the pair was?
I'm looking at possibly 3 clutches going to be coming around within a couple weeks. So I have a normal double head albino pie, which she got bred to She got bred to an albino. So I can that way I can get some visual albinos with a 50% chance of being a pie. The other one I got is a banana 100% head clown with a etchy pastel double head clown pie. So for a visual of a banana clown, pastel etchy with a possible 50% chance of a pie. And I have my Mojave, which was bred to a banana etchy sugar pastel. So I got different kind of stuff. And for the fourth one, I don't know if she might go or not. It's a super Mojave to a lesser spider. So I'm trying to get some bells going. I don't have no problem with the spider. I like the spider gene. It's like there's so many mixed reviews of it, but I'm more in the positive side. I really don't want to hear it.
So
I like it.
While we
Everybody
on
has
the
a preference.
subject, can you? All right. So when you get a bell or whatever, can you produce another bell from a bell? Like, is that a possible thing?
So okay,
Yes.
so if you have a bell, and you breed it to another bell,
Right.
mostly all your clutch is going to be a bell. I know that a lot of people, like if you have a Mojave and a bell, half of your clutch is going to be bells. So, but you're still playing the odds and see what it is, but it's mostly 50-50. Or if you have a bell to a bell, you're looking at a 50, higher 50s, 75%. You're probably still gonna have like your Mojave or whatever you put in to make that bell.
Yeah.
It's for that. I'll be honest with you. I like to use Morph Market and use a calculator on there because I am not the greatest. I'm not saying I am. I'm still learning. I'm still a new breeder, and I don't mind saying it because I like learning and asking a lot of questions, and that's a dead giveaway. So I use the Morph Market. It helps out a lot. You want to know what's your odds? You look it up, and
There's the
that way you don't
calculator.
get your hopes up, and you can just hope, you know, pray
Yeah, no,
that you get what you want.
there's another one I believe too, right? It's like Morph Wizard or something like that.
Yeah, there's
I don't like that one too much because of when you put certain things in, it doesn't properly show. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about that one that I don't like.
the only reason why I like Morph Market is because it's kind of hooked to what's been produced.
Correct.
So more than likely, if it's not on there, it's something that nobody wants to sell yet. So you might be able to say it's it's the world's first, but somebody else might have it and might have a couple years ahead of you, but it won't tell you. And that's one of the things that it's kind of like it's like you're just kind of playing with odds and seeing who's where you're at or who's ahead. But you can actually see if it's already been created and sold in Morph Market, which is, I think, is pretty cool.
Did you read that from Proper right there? Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading it now. Oh, hold
Oh,
on.
yeah. What was that? What was that?
Super to a super, so a super Mojave to a super lesser, like guarantee to produce bells.
Yeah, because you got to figure if
They're both
it's
part
like
of the
how they said,
legal
if it's a
comment.
super
Yeah.
Mojave and a super lesser, they're gonna just automatically on everything you have, it's gonna have that gene of that super. So if you have two things that make it, then you're gonna have it. I just like I said, I only work with some of the stuff that I have, and like the lesser, I know that it's kind of like a Mojave, and like it's got different patterns, but it works like a Mojave too, and like they got the super form. I'm not that into knowing much of bells, but I would love to have a white snake. And everybody right now loves white snakes, and they sell pretty good. And they actually, the price has gone up on them. I
which
was
is good
watching. I was
though
looking at
because
some of them. They were like 350, and then now you look at it, it's 450, 500. Some people sell it for 600. I'm all like, what?
That's
yeah,
It's like
crazy.
no, and
it's
that
just two morphs.
I think that's a good thing though because then it takes away from being the bell. Like, I don't think it should be $350. That's my personal opinion. I mean, I think the bell should be minimum 455. That's my personal opinion only though. It's just it's a gorgeous snake. It's like
Oh, I mean, it is. Like if for instance, if I have a bell, it's gonna be something that I'm gonna be displaying. Of course, I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, it needs like hiding spots, and yeah, like it's gonna have hiding spots. But if it comes out and they're like, oh my god, you got a white snake? Yes, I do. Check her out if she comes out.
I have a
You
Super
know,
Mojave.
yeah, like I got a Super Mojave. It's she's a little bit shy.
You want
She's
to?
been
Yeah,
bred and fed, so
beautiful man. Mine's a baby.
she's
Oh
a,
man,
Damn.
he's
she's
cute.
You see the
got
head
a little
stamp and
bit.
everything?
Yeah, it's the same.
So like your Super Mojaves are gonna have like this little yellow tint on top,
Yep.
and more than likely it's gonna have like a grayish head on it.
Yep.
Because that's what we were looking at with BPL snake. Like, because he showed me that one a little while ago, and he was telling me about it. And
Mine's
that's
a
what got me
female.
into the bells and all. Like, and yeah, I love those snakes. They're super cool.
So mine's
Yeah,
a
and it's
female.
and it's like and it's like close to like a bell, but it has a yellow tint to it and a gray head, which it doesn't make it. It's not a pure bell, but if you have that and you have a
I understand what
lesser, you're gonna have
it is.
a good chance of a 40 to 50% clutch of just white bells. Uh, that's what I'm trying to go for.
I like the Super Mojave though. It does. It's not like you said completely white. You could see the yellows in person on it. It's hard to pick up on camera, and then also that grayish head stamp on top, like mine has the same. But you know what? It's still a bell. It might, I don't know how you are with your pieds, but like I like really, really low white, like super low white pieds. I like more of the pattern than I do. Yo, Jerry, you still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's messed up on me.
We're good.
Trying to get back. There you go. Back on, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get my laptop going so I can see some of the comments because I can't see the comments with. I'm using my phone. I'm not that high tech. I'm not that smart. I'm not computer smart.
I have my laptop right on the side, but it's killing me looking over because, like I said, I fucked up my back earlier off a fucking little fucking tub. I bent down too fast or something. Man, that shit hurt.
Hey man, welcome to old age. Trust me,
Yeah, right?
I have all that good stuff. That's why I when it gets cold, I gotta make sure I get something nice to warm me up, because if not, it's gonna be hell.
So, if you had to choose like a morph, like in general, like what would you say you'd be like your favorite one, or like one you're planning on getting like in the future?
Like for me,
Yeah.
man, well, one of the things I was kind of talking to my buddy is I want to put hypo into my double recessive clown pies.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be like the next step.
A triple
Now,
recessive.
huh?
A triple recessive.
Yeah.
No,
So
okay. So, but you know this. Okay, so I don't want, because once again, Josue is still learning his morphs. I don't want him, when you say hypo, thinking, oh, that's all the ghosts.
Okay,
Like
so
there's
I'll tell
ghosts,
you.
there's orange
So like
ghosts,
back in the old school, hypo
or
was
hypo ghosts.
is your ghost. So a lot of like old school breeders, they'll say I got a hypo, but like in the new generation, it's a ghost.
Yep.
So
But
there's two names,
there's Desert,
but
there's Orange Dream, or the Orange Ghost.
yeah, there's Desert Ghost. There's like all these different ones, but like when they have hypo, it's usually it's like, oh, like if somebody says hypo is, hey, what's up? It's usually somebody that's like learned from like the old school people, and they use hypo a lot. It's they learn from the old cats, how we say it up north, and if you, I mean, like it's just different. Like a lot of people say it different ways, but I'll say hypo. If I'm talking to a different group, I'll say ghost. But that's one of the things I like to add to my double recessives and make it into triple recessives with more gene stock on top. But it's a big odd.
What does the hypo do to it?
It fades out. So Ghost comes up from the siding, right?
And so that's where Ghost comes from. It almost seems like the colors are more
to me personally, it's like it was like the pattern was done, and then there's like me personally, it's like a fog over it in a way. Like I don't know, it looks amazing coming up the whole body.
Like when you put it with other stuff, you can see like it has something else on there, and some people can pick up on it, and some people will scratch their heads and like, well, what is that? But that's one of the things that I would like to put on there. Now, puzzle would be another one, but I need to do some more research on it and learn more about it. And I know it brightens the colors up. It's more like a very flat, bright color, and it makes the designs a little bit more different than usual. And that's one of the nice things about it. So I mean, like, there's so many genes that I would like to work with, but hypo is one of them. Puzzle will be the next, and I like xanthic, but there's so many lines you can choose from, and that's where you just kind of like, I don't know. I
like the VPI.
I like white and gray or black or white and or white and black. Like, and that's like, if you pick the right one, you get some good stuff like that.
Yeah. I really like the VPI. Yeah, no, that one's beautiful in my opinion.
You're like the second or third person I talk about that puzzle morph. I think I looked that one up one time. I'm not sure. I have to look and see.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, man. If you see what puzzle does to if you see what puzzle does to your morphs that you got, it's pretty dope, man. If you see, yeah, I just got it back up. So like, if you see some of the stuff, it's just like, it's like bright. It's like a flat bright. I don't even know how to explain to you. It's pretty dope.
What's up, Patty?
What up? Yeah, so I mean, I've had like, I've seen a couple of them. I'm all like, oh hell yeah! Like I would definitely would like to mess around with the puzzle, man. Right now, if you get a puzzle with like a gene or two genes in it, it's about like $8,000.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like up there, and it's not all about the money, but it is some of the money. But one of the things is that if I make a $20,000 snake, who am I going to sell it to if they don't know me? So that's why I'm doing little by little. So when I get to the good stuff, they're like, Jerry's got it, and they're gonna know when they say Jerry's got it, they know exactly it's Moreno Morphs has the snake that you want.
Check this out.
There you go.
Yeah, we can actually look at one. There we go.
That's
a really pretty snake, though.
I'm telling you. It's got some very, very nice patterns to it.
Yeah, it does.
And like right now, like it doesn't even do it justice in pictures. Like you need to visually just see it in person.
And we say that all the time. Like cameras do not do justice for animals until you see them in person.
Kurtwood, yeah, it's
What's up,
big.
Kurt?
It's a big difference. Like I've gone to reptile shows. I've gone to a couple of them, and I'm all like, oh, that's a badass snake. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it. I get home, I'm all like, shoot, let me hit the website, and they got the same snake on there. Doesn't it's like the pattern is the same, but the color is different.
Yeah.
So it does have an impact on who takes a picture. If you get like one of them fancy photographers, more than likely it might get all the colors in there.
Yeah, no, I feel you though. But in person's the best thing because, so one, I feel like that doesn't really shine on my camera too well, even with lighting. Like you don't see it unless you're in person. Is my banana entry 100% heifer pied? He has no dots on him, dude, but he has so much he has purples on him that don't show up well on the camera and all that. He has oranges that are super bright as shit. Like I'm like, damn. And but it never pops on camera. I mean, but if you maybe go and, like you said, get a professional photographer to do the photo, maybe it would pop. But I'm not going to spend. I'm not going to go out and pay someone to take a photo of my snake.
It's like for that, it's like you got to know somebody that wants some practice. You know, like you want to mess with colors? I got something you can mess with colors.
Hey, well, we got 14 in the house. By the way, Jerry, we pretty much go through an intermission, show this one off, and then we'll hit it.
Oh, and hold on, let me hit you on the solo one time. There you go.
That's a pastel orange stream.
That's gorgeous, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like I'm looking at the camera, I'm all like, it's like you can't like the orange on this guy
doesn't pop.
So bright that you can't that it's hard to pick up on the camera, but it's so orange, and I like it. It's one of the guys I like. Like when it's about this is a fresh shed, but he's one of the guys I like, and that's the one that I paired to. So he's a pastel orange dream head pie, which I put with my actual pie. And I don't know. She's kind of maybe she will, maybe she won't. You never know. I don't know. So I'm just kind of crossing my fingers and see if she does goes this year. But the main ones I'm looking for is my banana, my leopard, and my super Mojave. Those are the main three clutches I'm super waiting. I'm just waiting on. And I already got one of them sold if I actually do get it. So I'm just crossing my fingers I actually do get the jeans I need. I need in there.
Yeah. So like I was saying behind the scenes, twice a night we give shout outs to everybody that's either one that we follow that puts out, that are in the community, or to people that join the live stream. So we're actually going to do the first intermission. This usually takes about 3 minutes. So you'll have 3 minutes to do whatever you want. And then we'll be back to the live stream. But we're going to give shout outs and then get back to it. But the list has gotten kind of long if you haven't seen it recently. And Jose?
Yeah, I got you. Give me a second. And but yeah, let's see. Let's go in the chat real quick. Dragon Whisper, Patty, Kurtwood, Proper Royals. Let's see, Reptile Feedings, Intel, Esther. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people in here. So yeah, welcome guys. If we haven't told you guys already. And here we go. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, we normally give shout outs to everybody that we watch on YouTube and everybody that's in our reptile community here on YouTube. So if you guys don't know any of these guys, you definitely should and go check them out. Everybody on here produces awesome YouTube videos, in my opinion. But I mean, I don't know. You can take my word for it or not, but you can go check them out and watch a couple videos and tell me what you guys think about them. So to start the list off, we got my boy Ball Python Love. He's the co-host here on the P&E show. He has the pythons, and I have the exotics. So you should definitely, guys, go check him out if you don't check out anybody else on here because he is the co-host. But also, we flip flop with the P&E show, and we go one channel from one channel to the other. So you have to be subscribed to both channels, so that way you guys can keep up with all the content that we have coming out on the P&E show. Next up, we got My Animal House and Iron Dog Reptiles. They run the Iron Animal Show on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you guys can definitely go check those guys out. Super cool show. They have guests come on from time to time. They have open chats where you can go up there and go talk to them and find out about find out about all their animals and stuff and all the breeding projects they got going on. So next up, we got Venom Wonderful, super cool brother from over here in Georgia with me. He has a whole bunch of venomous snakes and stuff like that that you can go check out and see on his channel. He also has a super huge pixie frog named Big Nasty that eats rodents from time to time. So if you want to see some super cool videos like that, go check out Venom Wonderful. We got Derek's Reptiles. He's normally in the chat. I believe I've seen him already. He does a real good job with his podcast videos, and he also makes his actual reptile care videos and stuff like that. So go check out him. He has a lot of big names on his podcast, from Nerd, the lady from Gatorland. He's had Brian Cusco. He's had AEP, a whole bunch of people. So definitely go check out Derek's Reptiles. We got OSMR Balls. He's one of my good friends as well, along with BPL. He's been getting a lot of boa constrictors recently, so you should definitely go check him out if you want to see some real cool boas. Next up, we got Not Lose Exotics. He make a lot of cool videos as reptiles as well, so you definitely go check him out, along with J&G Reptiles, who we're going to be having on the show, hopefully coming up soon. He's more into the venomous side of things, so if you want to see a lot of cool venomous reptiles like gaboon vipers and rattlesnakes, copperheads, that kind of deal, definitely, guys, go check out J&G Reptiles. Next up, we got Alberto Arroyo and KY Constrictors. We definitely got to get these guys up here on the channel. I got to watch some more of the videos and get to know them a little bit better as well. Hilljack's Life was a super cool live stream that we did on the open chat. We actually got to see one of his albino Western Diamondbacks kill a rodent on that live stream. So if you guys go check that out, if you want to go see that, super cool live stream feeding. And last but not least on this list, we got Desert Wolf Armory. He's your guy for all rattlesnake knowledge. So he actually goes out in the wood, goes out in the field and collects rattlesnakes for breeding purposes and things like that. It goes herping. And he also has a personal collection of snakes as well. So you should definitely, guys, go check out Desert Wolf Armory as well.
Oh, yeah. So next on the list, we got Hosewise Exotics. He is the E and the P and E. He has the exotics. He has the frogs. He has the ball pythons, the boa, milk snake. He breeds his own mice now. Going to be breeding rats hopefully here soon as well. And then next on the list, we got Reptile Feedings. He's a badass guest as well. We had him up here. He's all the way in Florida from me, so that's why I say all the way in Florida. Kick-ass dude, badass interview. Next, we have Spider Mom, 1978. She was a guest 2 nights ago, I believe, or 3, and she was a kick-ass guest. Hopefully all is well with her. TNT Balls, that's Todd. That's a good friend of mine. Breeding Ball Pythons. I can see you mixed up. The list has moved a little bit. Cold-Blooded Monstars. Good friend of mine. Hopefully all is good with him. He's a good friend of mine. He just got my stickers today. Super stoked about that. Todd Autry, he does a lot of herping, and he has a few venomous as well. So if you're interested in that, definitely go check him out. Fitz Family Constrictors, aka Uper. He's a good friend of mine as well. We chat here and there, and I always keep up with him, so definitely check him out. He has a cool vibe all the time and does a lot of giveaways and has fun shows on his live stream, so definitely go check him out. Reese's Pythons, he's another good friend of mine. I'm waiting for Derek's Reptiles to hurry up and do his interview with him so I get him back up on the show. And, it'd be nice to see Reese's back up on the show. So, that'll happen here soon. Then we got Roz Reptiles, Chomp Chomp. He'll definitely be a guest coming up soon. Do not miss that one. It's going to be fun as shit. Proper Royals. He was a guest. One of the most energizing guests we had up here. Had a lot of stuff to say. It was kick ass. Cannot wait to have round 2 with him. AEP, always evolving pythons. Kick ass dude as well. Miguel. Just came back from Mexico and Vegas and all that shit. Kick ass dude. Definitely go check him out. Mary's Pythons of the Holy Balls, and we had her up here with also Mitch, and we went to our Patreon that we'll talk about here in a second, and I'm going to switch it over to Josue.
All right, guys, and moving on, we got. Give me 1 second. Let me take that off of the screen. But yeah, we got D's Balls and Exotics. He was a super cool interview with Dylan. He had the Burmese pythons. I really enjoyed that. That was one of my favorite snakes in the world, and I actually got to see it. Next up, you got Area 51 Morphs. I love talking to him. He's a cool guy. We got to get him back up here again so we can see some of his animals one day. I just seen he posted a video recently, I think on Instagram or something with some of his snakes. So you should definitely go check him out as well. Doug's Monsters is one of our actual viewers that normally is in the chat most times, but he's all the way in the UK area, but he's actually from Scotland. So we definitely appreciate him watching because like the time it is right now is
he was a guest.
Yeah, he was also a guest, but it's super late over there where he's at, where he's always watching and coming to the P&E show. So big shout out to Doug over there. Next up, you got Joe Challoner. He's the owner of Venom Proof Cages. He's a super cool guy. Love him to death. His cages are top notch. You should definitely go check him out on Instagram and on his website. And he also sells snake hooks and other things like that. So definitely go subscribe to him. Next up, we got Balls or Russ. That was the interview from last night. That was a really awesome interview. We got to see some real cool snakes with the Jedi morph and other things that he's into. Because if you didn't watch that interview, he's real big into Star Wars. So am I. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but we'll get him back up here for another interview and we'll talk more about it and get more deep into the Star Wars game.
We'll actually have a whole episode of just Star Wars talk.
Yeah, dude, it deserves the episode just for that. But we got Pogo's Pythons. That was a super cool interview we did with Mr. and Mrs. Pogo's Pythons. They showed us some of their snakes that they had. They told us about their breeding efforts and what they plan on doing in the future, and the rodent breeding and things like that. The African soft furs. Super cool interview. Super chill. I enjoyed that one as well. Fox Hollow Reptiles was a really, really dope interview with him. He got to see the bull snakes that he has. That was another one of my favorite snakes I've been wanting to get. So getting a chance to see just to see the personality of the ones that he has and things that you can do with them. Super cool. Next up, we got Dragon Whisper. He was another real energetic co-host. Guest on the show. It was super cool video. He got to show off all his bearded dragons and Euromastics. He has a whole lot of morphs and stuff. He's basically just like we are with the ball pythons and all the morphs like we talk about, but with the bearded dragons. He's super passionate about it. Go check that out. And the Euromastics is really dope. If you guys have never seen the Euromastics before, I would definitely go check out that video. Next up, last but not least, we got BS Ball Pythons. That's the interview we did like 2 or 3 days ago. He's on Instagram. He just started a YouTube channel, so big shout out to him. And hopefully he can keep on doing what he's doing on YouTube and grow up his YouTube channel as well.
Oh yeah.
And I'll let you take this one.
All right, sweet. So next we got the Patreon. This is the Pythons and Exotics show. So it's what you're watching right now, but here and there we will have guests go on Patreon with us, and so if you want to join that, it'll be pretty awesome. Starting off at $5 gets you to watch the live. 15 gets you to watch the live. You can comment, guaranteed merchandise, and then with $20, you're guaranteed all that. Plus, you get to come out and hang out with the guests, and we're gonna add some new shit to that. So be ready for that. Once again, Patreon, the Pythons and Exotics show. So definitely go check that shit out, people. I appreciate it. So would Josue.
Hell yeah.
That sounds pretty dope.
And last but not least, we got this. We got a Cash App and Venmo. If you guys don't want to go to Patreon, you can also donate through this. It's a real good way. So that way, we can actually give back to you guys from all the giveaways and stuff. We can buy more stickers and t-shirts, and just more stuff we can just give out to you guys, because we do love doing giveaways, and I'll be having some stickers coming up shortly, so be on the lookout for those.
P&E stickers on the way too,
and the P&E stickers.
Yeah, already on their way. And by the way, Jerry is like, that's cool. Hey, so like, dude, we love doing the Patreon. So when we do that, anything goes. Like, there's no mic going off. You can't be muted. Like, So if my wife's in a pissy mood, right, I'm just saying, and hopefully she's not watching, but if she's in a bad mood and we're on Patreon, I'm not. You guys are gonna hear her yell at me. So you guys might want to hear that one night.
It's always good to hear another guy get yelled at and not you. So it's always good for us.
It's a good feeling.
Finally somebody else gets it, not me this time. You hear this,
right?
woman?
But speaking of that, guys, so even though we just spoke about all those people out there on the list, another person you guys need to go check out is Eminem Moreno Morphs, aka Jerry, the guest here on the show today. If you guys don't check out anybody else, you go check him out first. Go to his channel, hit that like button for any one of his videos. Also hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on notifications once again.
Yeah, because one of the things is that once I land my eggs, I'll post it up on my social media. But on YouTube would be the reveal of what I have. And if I have something that you might like and I'm selling it, you'll have first dibs on it. So if you're on my YouTube and you see something come up that I'm probably gonna sell, you're probably gonna be the first one I'm gonna let know that it's for sale, and if you want it, it's up for grabs.
And that's actually pretty smart. The reason why is because a lot of your subscribers are gonna, actually be into reptiles. You never know who buys off Morph Market. Like, I mean, that's what scares me. You never know who gets it, and then you never hear from them again, and you don't know if that snake's taken fully care of. Like, I mean, unless it's another breeder, yes. But if it's somebody that's just buying one for the first time and they never respond back to you, it's kind of nerve wracking. Like, I haven't been at that point yet, but even now, like, I'm already like getting fucking nervous.
Well, and that's one of the main things I did my YouTube is just to make people comfortable and be like, okay, I'm like literally looking at the video where he's talking about pairing his snake with this other snake. He's showing videos of them locked or pictures of them locked on social media. So you're actually looking at every little event that came up to what you're gonna purchase. Mm-hmm. So that snake that came out of that egg, you know exactly where it came from by from social pictures or a video from YouTube. And that's one of the things I wanted to do, because when I buy a snake and they say, oh, it's a head, this and that, I don't really know, but I'm taking their word for it. And if it's a well-known breeder, I know I'm definitely gonna get what I'm asking. But if it's a breeder that I really don't know, kind of like what people might think of me, where we really don't know about Jerry, well, there's social media and YouTube, so you can go and look at what I'm doing. And that's one of the reasons why I have my YouTube videos, so that way when people want to buy something, they're comfortable on buying it.
Yeah.
It makes a difference. It makes a difference.
Oh, fuck. Dude, my back is still killing me. I had to barely reach over just to fix the rat water thing, but dude, like, fuck.
But technology, man, is something else. Like, with technology nowadays, like, you could do a whole video call with, you could FaceTime somebody with the animal. You know what I mean? Be like, here, if you want a first-hand look.
Like, I'm real. Look, this is the snake you're looking at. This is me. Yeah, so I'm not very good with technology, but when it comes to, if you want to live stream or video chat just to talk about that snake and me showing you that snake, I have the time for that. I would definitely take time. For a customer, there's always time. That's how I always put it.
Always.
I've been a salesman, and a customer comes first. If they ask for something and it's up to reach, you do it.
Yep.
Make them comfortable with what you're trying to sell them.
Yep.
So Venom Wonderful says he just got a garter snake. What kind of garter snake you got? I'm just looking at some of the guys in the chat. Iron Dog Reptiles in the chat. He said,
Cold blooded. Hell yeah! What's up, bro?
We got Area 51 Morphs in here. Sherry Lynn, Mad Cat. We got, let's see, Dragon Whisper.
We got 20 in the house right now. 20 in the house. If you haven't already, please smack that like button. Share the shit out. Let's get some more people up in here. We're going to do a giveaway in 10 minutes. And also,
Am I in it?
You're guaranteed. No. And here's why. Because you're going to send me your address. You're going to send me your address on IG, and I want to send you some stickers anyway. Just for me. Oh, why?
You guys got my stickers?
No.
Thank you, Sherry.
The sticker swap right now. We'll sticker swap.
All right. I have them somewhere, man. They're all over the place. I got them. I got them at work. I got them everywhere.
So Venom Wonderful says he's feeding it to Carl, his coral snake. That sucks. But I guess Carl got to eat too. We got Justin in the house. We got
Justin. Hell yeah.
Snoring Herp Haven. Okay, cool. Everybody's here.
Yo, hey. So I mean, to me personally, one of the best guests we had so far. Here's why: you like to drink, I like to drink. So that kind of really the talking has been amazing, dude.
Hey, and just so you guys know, if you're in Arlington, I know there's a couple people that are in Arlington in this reptile industry. This is the brewery I like to go to. They have great beer. It's great taste. If it's cold, if it's hot, if it's a hot day, cold day, they got anything for you. But it's that.
Oh yeah, hold on. I got you.
Brewery right there.
We're gonna solo you.
And it's in Arlington.
It looked like some good beer. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So Division Brewery.
So this one is now serving breakfast.
Okay, this is stout.
And I can tell you it's 9.5 alcohol, which I mean I'm always in the high. I'm a big guy. It takes a lot for me, and if it tastes good, I'm having fun. And this one's like a coffee maple chocolate. It's great. I like it. And then the other one is this one.
Dude, that's just that can alone looks badass.
Wait.
I mean, that's.
Yes, that can alone is badass. Frost Hammer.
And this was 10% alcohol.
Okay.
And it's like an imperial milkshake with blueberries and raspberries.
Oh God, that sounds good.
This one right here, they serve it in an icy form. Delicious. I love it.
Sounds
so
really
if
good.
you're ever in the Arlington, look for Division Brewery and just go and try what they have. Like just
before I hit up
there, sometimes they have up to I think it's 16 on tap, and these are all beers that they make.
See, so if I come over there, I can't just hit them up right away. I got to go get you, and we're gonna go slam something back.
Yeah, you want IPA, sours, double. It's
yeah. I'm an IPA guy. I'm an IPA guy. I like IPA and I drink malt liquors.
I'm a little whore. I like anything. I'll tell you that.
We could go as long as 211 still reserve. I'll drink that shit. I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Okay, that's where I draw the line.
I drink the
worst. You're like right there is where I stop. No,
I drink the worst of the worst.
I guess I'm a little bit too fancy then.
But no, it's back up Busch Light. Always.
But if I'm gonna drink every night just to drink, I drink Coors, man. But if I'm gonna go out and have a drink, like I'm gonna actually have it I'm gonna have something I normally don't have. It's different.
I don't know. I've gone to where it's it's like having the top steak, and then you go to like the bottom of the line, and you're just like, oh, it's like, where's the good stuff at now? And that's where I'm at right now. It's like I'll try different beers all around because I like the taste now, and I like and I guess I like the stuff or how they make it. You know, some people put it in a barrel and age it on there, and it actually tastes pretty good. It's a different taste than drinking a Budweiser, a Bud Light, a Corona, Modelo. Like if I'm drinking those, it's because I'm at a party and they're cheap.
Yep.
Just to get enough for the party going.
So can you do me a solid? Can you do me so there's the private chat. So you're a guest like me. So you see on your screen right now, if you did it full screen, it'll say mic and camera together, and then chat. So when you click chat, if you could do that for me, and that it'll say private chat on top, I want you to pick a number 1 through 80.
So from here, 1 through 80.
Welcome, KY.
You can't say it though. You got to type it. You can't say it because if you say now,
you want me to type it like on the regular top chat?
No. So right now, so as you're a guest on your phone, right? You see mic, camera, and then camera, mic together. On the side, you see chat. On the it's the fourth button, pretty much. You see that? Okay,
you said hit chat, right?
Right. On top, it'll say private chat or comments. Just stay in private chat, and then drop a number 1 through 80. And then we're going to do a sticker giveaway just for the hell of it.
Okay, I got it. Oh, shit, wrong one. I typed in the keyboard. Hang on. I got too many things on me.
Welcome, KY. Welcome, Sleepy Weasel.
Okay.
Done.
So if Josue, can you drop those sirens and help me look out for that number that we cannot say?
Give me a second. Let me cam off real quick. All right. I got you. But I'm still here though. I'm just turning the camera off for a second.
Damn,
Sleepy Weasel, your stickers went out. You might win again.
Oh shit.
You like mine? I got my own little side effects over here going on.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if anybody has any seizures or anything. Flash alert.
Epileptic.
I think it's a little too late.
A little too late to say, but you guys got it.
You'll be all right.
KY Constrictors, ¿qué pasa?
Yeah, Rob, what's up, brother? Gotta get Rob up here one of these nights, man. Rob's on the shout out list, but still hasn't been a guest. Hopefully to get him here soon.
I think he's just too fancy for us. No, I'm joking. I'm messing with you.
Just waiting for Josue to drop those sirens.
I like the anticipation, man. I like to make them wait.
Oh, that's okay. That's cool. I like that.
I'm joking.
All right, there it is.
Oh, everybody gets to guess, huh? Nice. All right. Okay.
Please help me watch out for your number that you chose. Yeah.
You guys are getting hot. I'm joking. You guys wouldn't even know because it's all over the place. No. Oh, we got one winner.
Yeah,
Dragon Whisperer.
Dragon Whisperer is the winner. Dragon Whisperer, 32. I got your address already. You won. Dragon Whisperer is the winner. Dragon Whisperer at 32. Winner, winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
There we go.
There you go. All right.
So what do we win?
Some sticker.
Oh, the sticker? Okay.
Yeah.
DM you, Chris.
Oh, you seen that too? I was just reading it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm reading. I got my laptop behind my camera so that way I can read it, and I'm not looking like I'm looking away.
That makes sense. I'm always looking away to look at the chat. My back hurts too. Maybe I should put it over here.
I got to get some stickers. I know. I just ain't messed around and did it yet, guys. I'll
I'll
get
be
them
like, I'm
stickers.
sorry, Chris. I cheated on you. You never invite me no more on your channel. I don't have nothing to talk about.
I think Dragon Whisperer, I sent him out 2 packs already, and he's about to get his 3rd pack of stickers from me.
So, dude, let's see some snakes you got. Like, you got any that you can show us?
He's
Well, like, what do you guys want to see? Nah, I'm saying like I got like everything on like all
a normal. I want to see a normal. You got a normal?
Wow. Buddy, that's one of the things you always want to have is a normal.
Please show the normal.
Oh, that's a big boy. A little big one.
Beautiful. Though, look at it though. Like, it is stunning by itself.
That's one of my normals, and she was bred to my banana etchy sugar pastel.
Beautiful.
So she is 3 years old.
See, I can't wait till mine get that big because mine, I think they're around.
But you see, I have snakes that are 3 years old, and they're either over or at 3,000 mark. She's about 15, 16,000 mark. Like I like she used to be my disposal for all my rats that nobody wants. Mm-hmm. And then she just got to the point where she was done feeding. So if like a lot of people have different opinions on power feeding, but if my snakes want to eat, I'll provide whatever they want to eat. If they don't want to eat, I'm not going to force feed them.
Nope.
So I'm just giving them the option.
There's
if they want it or not.
I mean, yes, I understand what you're saying. So I actually have a yellow belly female. She really doesn't show off too much of the yellow belly itself, but she was like 5 months old. To this day, dude, she's only maybe like 14 inches, 15 inches max. And she's probably like a year and 5 months old now. And she is... She now eats on her own, but she got to the point after being 5 months old, like she hit like 80 grams, and she looks so skinny. I was like, no, fuck this. Like, I tried assist feeding where I just, put it in her mouth and hopefully she would eat it, but she wouldn't. So I actually had to push it down and all that. But now I could drop one right by her, but she
and you know what?
Slowly gaining the weight back.
And that's like, okay, like one of the things that I have is if they're young, they're in the hatchling. Yeah, I'm gonna try to help them get up there in size and be healthy. But if I'm looking at a 700 gram snake, I'm not force feeding it. At that time, they know if they want it or not.
Right.
So that's one of the things where I'm like, if I have my when I had my hatchlings, I've had a force feed. Or hang on, not force feed, but assist feed, which means you're putting the rat to the throat, letting it open up for it, and then once they clamp down, you set it down and you let it swallow. Force feeding is you actually shoving that food down their throat, which I've never had to do yet, but I've done the assist feed. And once they get that done, and once they understand what they got to do, it's like natural instinct. They already know what's up. So it's just things that you learn as a breeder with new hatchlings, or if you buy a new baby that hasn't fed that much, you're gonna run through those kind of things. Because I've gone to reptile shows where there's literally snakes that literally almost look like they just crawl out of the egg, and they're probably about like 5-6 days old, haven't shed their first shed. So I've seen stuff like that.
Yeah, no, and thank you for touching.
And I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying I've just seen it at reptile shows where you're just like, this, you shouldn't even be selling this.
Like, my wife will tell you. So the one I'm talking about is Freya, and she's right by me actually right now because I'm having a cigarette. And the lady that we got her from was her first clutch ever, and she didn't even have enough to feed them all. She had them all in the same enclosure, like babies, male or female, all in there, all in the same thing. I'm like, that's horrible. Like, that is horrible. That's my opinion, though. I'm not trying to hate on her or anything, but like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's better to buy from respected breeders, and if you're able to tell how they take care of their snakes, if they look undernourished, or they like just really came out. If you see a snake that's only about yay big, or like 7 inches and about as thick as your pinky,
Yeah.
you might want to think that through. Unless you're a breeder and you know what to do if they don't eat, then do as you wish. But if you're new and you want to get a reptile pet, don't buy from that, because more than likely that snake's gonna die on you. Flat out being honest, because either A, it's not gonna eat, it's been stressed through all that traveling. Now you have a new environment, it's big. Some people don't know what's the right way to set it up. So this is gonna cause a dead snake. And that's one of the things I always tell people. You gotta wait. Once my snakes reach up to over 100 grams, and they've had over 4 meals without any assist, meaning I'm not shoving anything down their throat.
Right, they're taking it on their
They're
own. But
grabbing it 4 times. So if they eat at least 4 times on their own, then you know what? They're good to go. And I've had people where they buy one from me, and they already ate 4 meals on their own, and when they get it, they're like, "Hey, I'm having a hard time." Oh, what's going on? I'll kind of guide them, and then if they can't get it, then I'll go to their place, and I'll help them. But I don't like to be that guy where, oh, so and so sold me a snake, and I told him that I had this problem, and he just pretty much let it die. So I'm not that type of guy. I'll help out as much as I can. Now, if you don't ask for any help or anything like that, I don't know anything. But my snakes, anytime I sell a snake, they eat them at my place 4 times on their own. So by then they're over 100 plus grams. And even if they're small and they've eaten 4 times and they're below 100 grams, I'm not selling it until it gets up there. Because I want to make sure that the snake that you have is guaranteed to eat on its own and it's healthy.
Let's see, like all my snakes, like once in a while, like some might be like, no, I'm not eating this week, but like by the next week they're eating, dude, for sure. Like they all eat well. Depending, like my juveniles and what is in the rack behind me and all that, like to juveniles to mid adults, they eat every week for me. My adults, though, like when I feed him like Odin, I just fed him like a kind of a medium to kind of a large rat, kind of large, but he handled it like a champion. And I probably won't offer him food for 14 days, dude. He's good. Like the mill. If I would have recorded it, yeah, everyone would have been like, yeah, no, 14 days, like guaranteed. The mill he had was great.
She's
Yeah,
been
I've had some that I think that, like, my big females that I'm waiting on eggs prior to them getting bred. I gave them a medium, and it took about a week and a half or 2 weeks for them to be like, all right, I'm ready for another one. But these girls are like, if you put a rat every week, I'm there. Like, I'm gonna take it. So it all depends on your snake, how fast they can go through it, and how quick you can feed them. That's why I said a lot of people talk about power feeding, bad and this and that. If my snake already pooped and it's alert and ready to go, I'm gonna give them one. I have a red shed full of rats ready to be fed off. I don't have an issue with that. So my snakes are always fed.
Yep.
If they don't want to eat, I give them their time, their space, and then that don't work. Then I start moving them around the rack. So sometimes that usually kind of helps them. If they stop eating for a long time and I can't get them to eat, I'll grab them from the bottom shelf, put them on top, or if they're on top, put them on mid, I move them around. And that usually kind of gets them going, getting back into feed. And that's helped me a couple times. You know, these are things, these are little tricks that you learn from other breeders and very well-known breeders. So these are things that you pick up as a breeder and trying to figure why your snake has been off feed for 2 months, and you got a schedule to run, and you're like, I need her to get ready by October. So yeah, it's all of just finding your information you need.
You ain't lying. You're right about that though, for sure.
Yo,
Yeah,
what's going really quick? What's going on in the chat? What's all this shit? I saw it going on, and I saw you question mark. I just put question marks, and you said something.
no, they just mess around in the chat. That's all. They just talking. Cause I was reading some of it too, and they just been talking back and forth. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to get into the breeding and stuff with ball pythons. It's just I would have to look in like I would have to find like a project that I would like to breed into. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, whatever catches your eye, whatever you're interested in, that's the project that you should go for. Just follow what you want to do.
Cause like we were talking about earlier, like I'm more into like the colubrids and stuff. Like I got garter snakes and stuff that I like a lot. And I was thinking, and I've bred those together before on accident. I guess it's not really breeding them because when I bought them, I bought 2 females originally because I was going to do like a breeding project. And I just woke up one day and there was babies inside of the cage. I was like, oh, well, guess I got a male and a female.
Oh, man, like I missed that boat. I thought I was gonna wait for it for later. Nah, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, at least you did something you weren't expecting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, oh, that's crazy. So I end up giving all those away, and I'm finna expand that little project out because they got some albino ones that I want. There's not really a lot of morphs and garter snakes like that, but I mean, they just got different kind. They more like a locality based kind of deal with those guys. But I definitely want to get some of them ball pythons because like that bell, like that super Mojave one, I really like that one a lot. But then I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I wanted a couple things, and I always went with heads because I was like, I want to produce it. You know, like I want to go through all that work and get what I want instead of just going over there and just paying it for cash. Like, I don't know. That was just always me. That's why I always have like a whole bunch of different heads. Because I was like, oh, you know, like it'll be dope. That, and I don't have the money for it. I'll tell you that.
I feel like it's more enjoyment in doing it like that. versus you going out just buying the snake. You know what I mean? It's more. You put more investment and more time into it. You know what I mean? It's more fun that way.
Yeah. Yep. Now that's why I had my Firefly double head clown pie just reached the 1,200 mark, and I was like, oh shit! I was like,
yo, Jerry, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah,
Jerry, okay, I need you to ask these certain words to Josue right now. Get the boa. Tell him.
Hell no, he's still shedding. BPL.
Hey, that's perfect. He can't see you, bro. He
Fuck
can't
that.
see
He's
you.
gonna be
Grab
biting everything. Hell to the no.
If you grab your boa, I'll grab my boa.
Hell no. You go grab yours. I'm good.
Why
he scares
not?
me, man. He scares me.
Hey, go in with the paper towels, like wah. Come on, you're thinking about it already. Come on, just do it. Do it for the live. Do it for the live.
I mean, Jack. All right.
I gotta leave him alone for right now because I ain't bothered with him like 2 days. I know he ain't shed yet.
He loves you, man. Did you even check? Just go ahead. Just give a little quick check. I got faith in you, man.
I don't have faith in myself. That's the problem.
You look like you got some big cojones. Just go for it. Just don't even think about it. Just go in there and grab that sucker.
Hell no. I'll bring out like one of the other snakes or something. I have to leave him alone for right now, like, because I ain't trying to get bit, man. Because he is not happy when he goes to bed.
Chris just says you have to be a good host and just go ahead and grab that sucker.
Yeah, I mean, your guest did kind of.
You guys were talking about how if it weren't for them, you wouldn't be where so you got to go ahead and please the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pull out the boa, man. Don't worry, I'll pull out 5. If you hold the boa right now, I'll pull out 5 ball pythons, hold them all at once for you.
Boom. Come on, I know you're thinking too much about it. Just go for it. Look, everybody's just chanting your name right now. Get it.
No, I don't care.
Look, everybody's saying. They said that you got it, buddy. Just go get it. You lay down the law right now.
Yeah, y'all hyping everybody up in the chat, man.
Yep. Everybody's all like, let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm that type of guy. I'll get it rattled up.
Man, I can't do
Jack
it.
Up.
Man.
There you go.
Do it.
Just take another hit and just go for it.
Man, it ain't that easy.
Oh, it is.
No, it ain't. He
how big is he? How big is he?
He ain't like super duper big, like, but he ain't small either. Like he like I'll say 3 feet, about 3 feet.
So about this big.
Probably about, yeah, I guess.
Then go for it, man. I pulled out mine. Go for it. You got this, man.
It's different.
Don't let me down.
It's different.
What's different? A different color?
Yes. He's an asshole. He's a wild caught snake. And he be wild.
You know what? When I got her, she used to be a dick. Like, I opened up her cage. She used to strike at me.
I'll even hold Aries, the one that bit me 60 plus times, dude, for you, in all 5 bundles. So he'll have so many opportunities to bite me and somebody else, maybe. Sadly.
Hey, they're asking if I'm buzzed. No, this is literally just me. I'm just one of these like crazy, like hyper kind of person. I literally have only had 3 beers. This is my 3rd one. I'm a big guy. I drink a lot. If you see me with my shirt off or showing you all my guns, then I'm drunk. That's how you know that I'm drunk. Is once I start pulling all my guns out or I'll start taking off my shirt, then you know I'm drunk, buddy.
Okay, sweet. Good to know.
Well, it's because they're like, oh, he's drunk, he's buzzing hard. So I'm just letting them know. I was like, if I'm drunk,
I want to stand
you'll
up.
know.
I want to wait for Josue to come back. When he comes back, dude, I'll pull out like 5 or 6 of them and try to show them all off at once. So, hey, how about this? Jerry, send me another number while we're waiting on Josue, and we'll do another 3-pack giveaway.
Okay. I'll do the whole private chat. Okay.
By the way, I hope you're enjoying your time tonight with us, dude. Like,
hell yeah, man. I like having a good time. Okay, 1 to what number?
1 through 80. 1 through 80.
Right.
Must have an address.
Oh, what do you mean address?
Well, no, there's somebody. I saw a comment earlier. So.
Oh, okay. I was like, hang on, wait a minute. I was like, you never said anything about that. Okay, so you got a number going on there. Numbers already sent.
I'm looking at it right now. Sweet. Oh, who just joined in?
Oh, snaps. That's what I'm talking about. Who's coming in?
Josue, who's joining?
Hold on.
Oh, Echo.
Echolocation. Oh.
All right, so
That's a long walk to your reptile room.
I don't know if you guys actually seen like my actual like stuff I got going on in here. So
hang on, is this you?
yeah, this is all that
he's
stuff I
about
got
to
going
pull
on
the
in the room in
boa.
here.
You go, buddy. Pull that boa out.
Oh, I'll let you two while we in here. I don't know if you guys can see him sitting in there.
He's asking like, "Hey, Daddy, bring me out. Bring me out, Daddy. You can do it."
You guys can see him there.
He ain't even 3 foot. Come on now.
Damn. Getting called out. Come on, Josue, you got this, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
I gotta find his ass though. He's somewhere in here. I don't know.
I just go ahead and just stick your hand in there. Once you feel the little teeth marks on you, you know where he's at. I appreciate it, Dragon Whisperer.
Well, you guys can see the.
I'm the guy that probably should be in these like video chats because I can get like the host going and get them out of their little comfort zone, get them talking and doing things that they shouldn't.
We go live every night, and Josue keeps it very professional. He doesn't really cuss. I'm the one that fucks up every night. Just right there, I said the F word. Like I mean. He does a great job. I'm the unprofessional one. I try to keep.
Oh, you know what? Right now, I guess the whole reptile thing, like, like for the messages. When I was doing YouTube, it had to be 18 and over. So meaning, if I gotta do videos for 18 and over, I'm cursing.